As a new user, there are a few things that are important to get yourself going on Epical. So this is the exact right place to start to know exactly what you need to do. It's a point of sale / appointment book and contacts. So to run your functions in the appointment book as well as point of sale, of course there are a few important things. Number one, for the appointment book, you need to have staff members. So under contacts, enter your staff members in there, which are your employees. Make sure you have at least one employee in there. In this case I have a few. And then after that, you need to make sure that you have hours selected or hours put out, roster times or whatever it is, for the employees that you have entered in. And under contacts you have the hours. So there is another clip that will cover in detail how to enter these hours, but I'm just going over this as important points. Having hours in the system will tell the appointment book what hours are available for each staff member. So that will cover that side of it. Then you have the inventory, which is made up of products and services. So if you don't have anything pre-entered in here, it's a good idea to have some suppliers entered in as a contact. And within the actual suppliers, you want to actually enter in their details if you need to. But the important part is are these categories that you need to have. These categories are used to assign against the inventory products. So if you can now go over, enter some products in, you can actually take a product and assign that new product to that particular supplier. And when you assign it to that supplier, they will appear on the left for quick access. As well as the services. Services don't have specific suppliers to you, but there are services. So you have enter some services with values of dollars, etc. But also important, when you're entering a service, you have to have time allocated to that service pricing level so that it can be linked into the appointment book. The other important thing besides the inventory and services are around the settings pages of your system. You want to actually go in, and for the appointment book settings, you want to select which staff member you have that will appear on the appointment book. Staff members that you don't need to appear on the appointment book, leave them on the left. The ones you do, put them on the right. There's another setting here that has display rostered operators only. If you put a tick in there, it'll only display the columns that are rostered in for that day. Columns that aren't won't be displayed. New appointment event snap to. The options here are 5, 15 or 30 minutes. So when you place a new appointment in, you will snap it to the intervals of that time. It's just an initial snap to, but once the appointment ends, you can actually move it in increments of 5 minutes. But the snap to is handy if you want 15 or 30. Going over to the point of sale, you select here which is your default staff member. So whenever you open up a new point of sale, that will be the default staff member that will appear on that point of sale. Payment types, what payment types you would want to appear as a payment type on your point of sale. Those are the important things to get yourself going. Once these most important things are in, you'll be able to make an appointment and of course ring up a sale through the point of sale. So that covers the most important things.